Hello, this is Mark Farrar with Not Square Design in Butte, Montana. And I'm just kind of putting this out there as my featured video at the moment because I need to make one that's for this particular message. But I'm going to be dedicating some time to writing a couple of books. And so for the next couple of years, this being coming up on spring of 2024. But after that, for spring of 2025 and 2026, I'm going to be looking at, depending on complexity, somewhere between 2 to 3 projects annually. So this particular video is going to be about plan review for some clients of mine. But I will make a later one that describes more of what's written here. And I'm just looking for some really interesting projects, some cool stuff that. So I guess I was pointing at the wrong page. 2 to 3 projects annually. Um, not following my cursor where I should have been. I was following it on the recorder device. Anyway, I'm going to switch over now to the actual recording for my clients. And so we have, I need to go over to the 3D side. We're going to take a tour of the lighting choices for stuff that they've talked about liking similar items, and I want to just kind of go through and I'll call out a number. These are two, just one and two desk lamps. I know you're after Tiffany. There's not a whole lot of Tiffany stuff in the catalog, so do know that I can take like this lamp. Well, let's just try it. So if I were to take and grab the brass off of here and paint it there, it might take, yeah, it did. It took, and so now that the brass is taken there, I can use a polished brass. I can pick different types of things and really do that to a good portion of these lamps, if not all of them. I can change the stem lamps depending on the stem length, depending on how they were built. If not, you can always fake it and stick them up into the ceiling, and then you just don't have that base there. So this would be lamp 1 and lamp 2. Those are the only two lamps I'm going to look at. But there's the pendants 1, 2, and 3 for the kitchen island. Again, lower or heighten that stem. Now in wall sconces, don't know why this isn't showing the light, but I could make that happen. But again, I can change the materials on a lot of these. So this would be sconce 1, number 2, number 3, and then over here I have a 4 and a 5, and then this is number 6 around the corner. And so kind of zooming in on these, I'm after more of just a general style so that your house is having the flavor that you're after. And I could look at more stuff. I just happened to come across. We're going to be working on finishing up those arches and then putting the coloring in them. But I did come across one kind of a gas lamp style. While I wasn't looking for it, I just noticed it, so I can look for those specifically and obviously I can get something better, and then I'll get these arches done. This is a landscape light, and I can change the size on this thing, so I can, make its width and depths, or like 10 by 10. Oops. 10, and then increase its height to, I don't know. Sometimes I can use different advanced sizing, and because when I do this, I have a feeling it's gonna, if I just increase the height to, let's say, let's just go 8 feet for right now. So if I increase the height and then back out, so it's now looking, it will look more like a lamp such as this one. But if we wanted this to be squattier, I could probably go into its advanced sizing and check out where these portions are at. Sometimes it will let me do stretch plane. So there's a stretch plane in that direction. Let's see what 3 is. Nope. Those are all width. Yeah, that's a uniform width plane, depth, height planes. Okay, so there are some height planes in here that I could work with and try and get it to do what we want. So this one is looking really odd, like they didn't set them up. So I think it's just giving me the graphic as if I could do it, but I don't think I can. So if I, even just do anything, oh, well, maybe I can. That looks pretty odd, but it's just messing with them until I get what I can to happen. And but just want to let you know those options are available, and so I can change the shape again, change the color. I like this guy, so I think if we did that more in a black, that'd be kind of what you were talking about. I know we wanted to have a 3-piece, but at least we were getting the electricity out to that portion that we want to. So I think we had those 3, 4, 5, 6, and that might be all of the wall sconces. That is. All right, so let's go up on these guys. Again, don't worry about the materials. If you need me to do another video showing you better coloring, this one tied to the ceiling, we can go with number 1 on that guy. And I honestly don't know why it's not giving me, now its intensity is only 500, so if I put this at 12, 12, 12, let's see. Oh, I wonder if that'll change the overall intensity. Let's just say what happens. Boom, boy, yeah. So that increased it substantially. Also, if I just had cycled the light data, it may have brightened up too. You've seen how that works. So let's call this guy up here at the top number 1. And then I'll try and back out a little bit. And this would be number 2. Again, just kind of tell me which ones are going to work for you. This one was way more obnoxious than I imagined, but I could change the glass to green or something. But yeah, that's pretty flowery. Maybe I can stretch it to make it look more Tiffany. I don't know. And this, they called this a raindrop, I think. I don't know if I personally like that, but you might. And then there's the candelabra styles. So let's just number these. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4. And like if 3 is totally obnoxious, or even these are like yuck, let me know that too. So if we have to find more stuff at some point, if we've got the time, come back and I'll try and get some stuff imported from 3D Warehouse, which is a little bit of a task and usually not manipulable. As manipulatable. Blah. Even that a word. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll back off to get 9. And it has kind of one that goes with it. With just instead of this, looks like it has 8 pieces to it, and this has got 6. So that was, now I lost my count. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if I screwed up something, we can always do a little description with the number 11. Now this looks pretty close to something from the days of old, because these are similar to what we have in the Hennessy building, which was the plans were designed in 1895. And I gotta stop talking, or I gotta put numbers in my thing here. 1, 2. Yeah, I didn't count that one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll call that 12. That's pretty modern. 13 and 14. 15. And our final one here is 16. No, there's one more. 16. And this one here, we'll call it 17. And with any of these that don't look like they're radiating, I just change the glass, give it glow. So we can get them a little more realism in that. So we got our sconces, got our lights, and just give me some feedback, what you do and don't like. And oh, I built the bench in here too. Still got this issue with this chief architect's fix telling me how to fix that issue upstairs, and created a problem downstairs. So still got some work to do there. But also I went through and got a lighter wood, and I don't really like the redness to go with this flooring, but just kind of let me know which direction to head with this color, and I have to look up that flooring that you guys submitted. And then when we get into wood finishes and stuff, this was the concrete here, but the mantle is dark. And then of course this is steel, so it's black. But I did go through, and it's, I guess, trying to figure out how do we make this go well with not only the floor, but with the black. And then we have the cabinets, or the book shelving, and with cabinets below. Those are all currently painted white to go with your trim. And then do you want white trim throughout? And to keep that, to give you kind of some sort of gauge to go off of, I did do some wood stained style trim down here. And then, wow, what's that? Definitely down too low. Might be a sconce. It is. So we do have another sconce. So just since I don't know the number that I was at exactly, let's just say the one I pulled off the floor. So that one too. So that'll end the video here, and I'll wait to hear from you. And we can spread these around. I bet I can delete that one right now. This is Mark with Not Square Design. And have a great evening.